The intriguing and scandalous life of President James Garfield. James Garfield, the 20th President of the United States, led a life filled with fascinating and occasionally controversial episodes. Despite serving only a few months in office before his tragic assassination, his life and short-lived presidency were riddled with curious incidents and stories. Here are 13 lesser-known and scandalous facts about President James Garfield. Fact number 1. From a log cabin to the White House. Born in a rudimentary log cabin in Orange Township, Ohio, on November 19, 1831, James Garfield's early life was a testament to the quintessential American dream. Living in near poverty after his father's premature death, young Garfield took up work as a canal boat driver to support his family. This demanding job required physical strength, mental endurance, and adaptability, shaping Garfield's indomitable spirit and tenacity. It's astonishing to think that a boy who started life on the Ohio canals would one day ascend to the highest office in the land. Number 2. The scholarly leader. Before stepping onto the national stage, Garfield was deeply rooted in academia. He became the principal of the Western Reserve Eclectic Institute in Hiram, Ohio, a precursor to what is now Hiram College. In this role, Garfield was not just an administrator, he was also a beloved educator, imparting wisdom and knowledge to countless students. His unwavering commitment to higher education and personal growth remained a hallmark of his character. Number 3. Multilingual Marvel. One of the lesser-known but fascinating aspects of President Garfield's personality was his astonishing linguistic capability. Legend has it that he could write in Latin with his right hand while simultaneously penning Greek with his left. This feat was not merely a party trick, it was a testament to Garfield's intellectual depth and his unparalleled dexterity. His linguistic prowess reflected his broader commitment to education and intellectual expansion. Number 4. A staunch defender of equality. Throughout his life, James Garfield remained a vehement critic of slavery. His principles were not just limited to words, he took actionable steps, serving as a major general in the Union Army during the Civil War. His military service was driven by a desire to preserve the Union and eradicate the blight of slavery. Beyond the battleground, in the political arena, he consistently voiced and voted against the westward expansion of slavery into new American territories, cementing his legacy as a stalwart defender of human rights and equality. Number 5. Abolitionism, a family affair. Beyond President Garfield's own fervent opposition to slavery, his life partner played a crucial role in shaping and solidifying his views. Lucretia Garfield, James' wife, was not just a passive observer in the fight against slavery. An ardent abolitionist, she regularly hosted anti-slavery gatherings at her residence. This environment of spirited debates and fervent hopes for a slave-free America deeply influenced James Garfield's political beliefs and actions. The couple's combined dedication to the abolitionist cause was a testament to their shared principles and moral compass. Number 6. A prophet? James Garfield's tenure in the U.S. House of Representatives was marked by his insights into the nation's political climate. One of his eerily prophetic observations was about the vulnerability of a president. His comment, "If someone is determined to kill the president, you can't stop him," sadly foretold his own fate. This statement showcased not just the recognition of the president's exposure but perhaps also a grim acceptance of the risks associated with leadership. Number 7. Math enthusiast. While serving as a congressman, Garfield's affinity for mathematics led him to devise an original proof of the Pythagorean theorem using a trapezoid. This proof was later published in the New England Journal of Education. It's rare for a politician to contribute to academic fields, making Garfield's achievement even more remarkable. Number 8. Presidency tragically cut short. James Garfield's tenure as the 20th President of the United States was heartbreakingly brief. On July 2, 1881, a disillusioned Charles J. Guiteau shot Garfield at the Baltimore and Potomac Railroad station. The subsequent weeks saw Garfield grappling with debilitating injuries. Despite the best medical efforts of the time, he passed away on September 19, 1881. Garfield's presidency, lasting a mere 199 days, remains one of the shortest in U.S. history. Number 9. Questionable medical practices. In the aftermath of the assassination attempt, Garfield's medical care became a topic of significant controversy. Entrusted with Garfield's treatment was Dr. Willard Bliss, a man whose very name mirrored the redundancy in his approach. Dr. Bliss's singular control over Garfield's care and his reluctance to consider alternative treatments or second opinions have led historians to speculate that his methods exacerbated the president's condition. Some believe that it wasn't Gutiau's bullet, but Dr. Bliss's obstinate medical practices, that truly sealed Garfield's fate. Number 10. A feudal attempt at innovation. In the desperate attempts to save the ailing president, science and innovation were summoned. None other than Alexander Graham Bell, the famed inventor of the telephone, stepped in with a novel creation, a metal detector. Bell hoped to accurately locate the bullet lodged in Garfield's body using this device. Tragically, the metal springs in the president's bed interfered with the machine's operation, rendering Bell's efforts futile. This missed opportunity remains a poignant what-if in the annals of medical history. Number 10. The Wake-Up Call, the Civil Service Reform Act. Garfield's tragic assassination had profound repercussions on the nation's political landscape. The very motivation behind the attack was Charles J. Gutiau's resentment over being denied a government job, a product of the prevalent patronage system. Reacting to this shocking incident, Congress swiftly passed the Civil Service Reform Act in 1883. The act was transformative. It mandated that government jobs be awarded based on merit, as determined by competitive exams, rather than political affiliation or favors. This marked a significant step in the evolution of the American bureaucracy, moving away from cronyism and towards a more meritocratic system. Number 11. The Reluctant President. Surprisingly, the presidency was not a position James Garfield ardently desired. In the tumultuous world of 19th-century politics, Garfield was initially eyeing a different nomination. However, during the Republican convention, as factions were deadlocked over their preferred presidential candidates, Garfield emerged as an unexpected compromise. Without actively seeking or campaigning for the role, he found himself thrust into the highest office in the land, a testament to his reputation and the respect he commanded among his peers. Number 12. Unwavering financial integrity. Amidst a political climate rife with accusations and scandals, Garfield faced allegations of accepting a bribe, a sum of $329. In today's terms, this amount might appear trivial, but in the 19th century, it bore significant weight. Demonstrating unwavering integrity, Garfield meticulously detailed his finances, leaving no stone unturned. His transparent account successfully dispelled any doubts, reinforcing his image as a leader committed to honesty. Number 13. A multitasking maestro. Beyond his political and academic achievements, Garfield boasted an extraordinary physical talent. He was one of the few truly ambidextrous presidents the U.S. has seen. But Garfield took this skill a step further. He had the remarkable ability to write in two different languages simultaneously, one hand penning Latin, while the other wrote in Greek. This unique talent is a window into his intellectual prowess and his capacity to multitask with incredible efficiency.